Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to learn article writing. This is the topic which is in both the classes, class 11th and class 12th. Let's understand what is an article. An article is a piece of writing about a particular subject in a newspaper or magazine. It is an expression of one's thought on an issue or a subject, logically and coherently written in meaningful paragraphs. It should have some connection to the audience. Then only it will be interesting. So, whichever topic you will get, you will try to relate it to the audience. Let's talk about the format of an article. At first, we have to write heading, then we will write byline, and then the content. Let's talk about all these three individually. Heading. The heading should be written in block letters and it should be apt and suggestive. It should be related to the paragraphs that you are going to write. It should be related to the content. If there is mismatch, then the examiner will not give you marks in title, which is 1 mark. Okay. So keep in mind the heading should be related to your content. Let's move towards the second topic, that is byline. Here in byline you have to write your name, and keep in mind that we write article for school magazine and for newspaper as well. So when you are writing an article for school magazine, you have to mention your name, class and section. Okay, these three things are required: name, class and section if you are writing for school magazine. Okay, school magazine. If it is But if it is for newspaper, you just have to mention your name. Okay, like this. I hope it's clear to you now. Let's move towards the content. Content is divided into 3 to 4 paragraphs. In the first paragraph, you are going to mention the topic. You are going to introduce the topic. Okay, what is it? All right, if it is about child labor, say for example, you have to mention, or what is child labor? You should mention that. Next comes information about it, all the pros and cons, all the government's rules and regulations, international court guidelines, etc. Okay, all those things you are going to mention here. At last, you are going to conclude the paragraph. Okay, in the conclusion, you must in concluding paragraph, you should mention solution to the problems that you have mentioned in second or third paragraph. Okay, and keep in mind that ideally there should be 3 paragraphs: intro, information regarding the topic, and conclusion. But if you wish, you can segregate this part into different paragraphs. Okay, if you wish, you can take 1, 2, 3 paragraphs as well, but keep in mind the word limit as well. Okay, so finally you are going to conclude the topic which you have, the problem that you have mentioned in information section or second paragraph. You are going to conclude, or you are going to find the solution in the third paragraph according to, in last paragraph, according to your intellect, what should be the solution to the problem. Okay, don't forget to thank audience at last. Okay, students, here is the format of an article. At first, you have to write heading or the title. The title or the heading should be very catchy, very attractive. It should be
thought-provoking. It should highlight the issue very properly. Next, you are going to write byline. Okay, writer's name. Then comes content section. Let's see what all things you have to mention in the content section. There should be intro paragraph, then informative paragraph, and concluding paragraph. As I have already told you, if you wish, you can have more paragraphs in the second section. That is information. You can include 2, 3 more paragraphs according to your requirement, keeping in mind the word limit.
Here is an example of article writing. See students, at first you have to write heading in this way, then you will write byline. Okay, if it is for your class, then you will just put comma and then you will mention your class, okay, and then section. All right, it could be commerce, arts, any section. Okay, now you'll start with first paragraph here, then you have to leave a line. Okay, whenever you change paragraph, you cannot just leave small space out here. That is totally wrong. You have to leave entire line and then you will start with another paragraph. Okay, and keep in mind that whenever you start writing, you should write right from the margin. Okay, out here you can see that I have not given any gap out here. Okay, in the same manner you have to write. There should be straight line out here. Okay, and whenever you change paragraph, you have to leave entire line. Keep these things in mind. So here you will find intro paragraph, informative paragraph, and concluding paragraph. This is to be written within 120 to 150 words. Okay, and here you can change more paragraphs according to your requirement, keeping in mind the word limit. So these are the things for article writing. Let me show you another example as well. Here students, this is an example, another example for article writing. Title I have written, byline is given, first paragraph is here, second paragraph, in informative paragraph I have included all these lines. Okay, let's move to the next. Here I required another paragraph as well, therefore I have included this paragraph out here. Okay students, in the last concluding paragraph you can write your viewpoint and solution as well. Okay, solution is must if there is problem, and if you wish to vent out your views, you can do that. Students, in the concluding line you should write solution to the problem or your viewpoint. Okay, you are free to choose any one out of these two. By this you conclude your article writing, and I hope these two examples are going to be of help to all of you. We will wind up our class here. We will meet in our next video. Till then, if you have any queries, you can drop a message anytime. Thank you.